Hello everyone, I welcome all of you on my video. So the topic that we are going to have on this video is the United Nations Organization. In the contents we have introduction to the UNO, formation of the UNO, its objectives and principles, the organs of the UNO and the agencies working under it, works done by the UN. First of all, we have introduction to the UNO. The United Nations Organization is an international organization of different countries of all over this world. It was founded to promote world peace and cooperation. It was founded after the Second World War on 24th October 1945. During its inception, its members were only 51, but at present it has 193 members in it. Now we have formation of the UNO. The last 2 centuries saw 2 world wars, causing a lots of damage and destruction. After the First World War, a few nations came together, forming a world government named the League of Nations, but it failed, resulting into another world war named the Second World War. After this war only, countries like England, USA, and France replaced the League with the UNO. And finally, on 24th October 1945, the UNO was formed. It consists of a UN Charter with 111 articles in it. So this was how UNO formed. So the other topic that we have is the objectives or aims of UNO. The 4 objectives of UNO were to maintain international peace and security, to establish friendship among all the countries of the world on the basis of equal rights and self-determination. Number 3 we have is to find solutions to the existing social, cultural and economic disputes so as every individual can enjoy its fundamental rights, to establish cordial relationships among all the countries of the world. Now we have the principles of UNO. There are 5 principles of United Nations Organization, and they are: number 1, the UNO believes that all the countries of the world are equally sovereign or all-powerful. All the member states of UNO should perform their own duties and responsibilities by obeying the rules of the UN Charter. Number 3, in order to maintain international peace, security and justice, all the member states shall settle all the disputes peacefully. Number 4, in order to maintain cordial relations among all the countries of the world, the member states shall refrain from use of force against any state. And number 5, the member states shall extend help and support to the UNO if and when the UNO asks for. And no member states would extend help or support to the particular state or states that are facing UNO's punitive action. Now we will be having another topic, which is the organs of UNO and the agencies working under it. There are 6 organs of UNO, and they are: number 1, the General Assembly; number 2, the Security Council; number 3, the Economic and Social Council; number 4, the Trusteeship Council; number 5, the International Court of Justice; number 6, Secretariat. So the first organ that we have is the General Assembly. The General Assembly is the biggest organ of the UNO, formed by all its member states. And it is the main organ of UNO, where the representatives of all member countries sit and discuss matters. This assembly oversees the budget of the UN, collect reports from other parts of the UN, make recommendations, and appoint permanent members to the Security Council. It meets once a year. So the other organ that we have is the Security Council. It is the most powerful organ of the UN who works for maintaining international peace and security. The Security Council has 15 members, out of which 5 of them are permanent and the rest 10 of them are temporary. The 5 permanent members of the Security Council are USA, England, France, Russia, and China. These members are all powerful as to final any decision in the UN These 5 members have to agree at the decision. So the third organ that we have is the Economic and Social Council. This organ of UNO studies and recommends actions on international issues like medicines, education, economics, and social needs. And there are total 54 member states in it that are elected by the General Assembly for a 3-year term. It provides help to those people, those who are facing difficult problems. It coordinates with specific agencies that provide social, economic, and related services. So the fourth organ that we will be having is the Trusteeship Council. This organ of UNO was established in 1945 to help the countries that were under the colonial powers, but now this organ of the UNO is not functional since all such countries are now independent. Number 5th organ that we have is the International Court of Justice. It is also known as the World Court, located in The Hague, Netherlands. This court has 15 judges elected by the General Assembly and the Security Council for a term of 1 year. It listens to the cases brought by different nations against each other. It also gives advice to the other organs of the UNO. So the last organ that we have is the Secretariat. This organ of the UN is headed by the Secretary General of the UNO. It maintains records and files and provides things needed by the UN organ for their meetings. It was established on 1945. The first Secretary General of UN was Trygve Halden Lee and the present one is Antonio Guterres. Now the other topic that we have is agencies of the UNO. The different agencies of the UNO are: number 1, UNICEF, United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. Its headquarters is at New York and it works for children. It was set up on 11 December 1945 and runs Anganwadi programs in rural India. Many children are benefited through it. And number 2 we have is WHO, World Health Organization. It was established in 1948 and has headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland. It helps different countries regarding the health issues. Now in number 3 we have UNDP, United Nations Development Planning Agency. This agency is also one of the agencies of UN who works for the peoples of the world. It helps to poor countries to grow as a developed one. So, there are some more agencies of UNO and they are given below. Number 1, UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Number 2, International Labour Organization. Number 3, United Nations Human Rights Commission. Number 4, International Monetary Fund. Number 5, Food and Agriculture Organization, etc. We will be having another topic of our video, that is works done by the UNO. The UNO with its specialized organs and agencies has been working on many global issues like number 1 terrorism, number 2 global education, number 3 health issues, number 4 peace and security of the world, number 5 economic development, and number 6 social development, number 7 human rights, number 8 environment, number 9 humanitarian affairs, number 10 prevents nuclear proliferation, number 11 clearing landmines, number 12 supporting disarmament, number 13 fights hunger, etc. So, these are some of the works that the UNO has been doing since its birth till date, and it will go on doing it. Now, we have came to an end of our video, and this was what this whole video was about, and I hope that it has helped all of you a lot.